Hi, I'm Carrie Holbig, a certified Pilates instructor. Today I'm going to walk you through a 5-minute Pilates mat workout. We're going to work to tone your core and your whole body. All you'll need is a mat and some type of ball that has a little bit of squishiness to it, maybe even a playground ball or whatever type ball you have around the house. Let's get started. To start, you're going to come lying down on your mat and just stretch out fingertips to toes. Reach out long through your legs and reach those arms back behind you, stretching out through the spine, lengthening from the crown of your head out through the toes. From here, you're going to bend your legs and place your feet on the mat. Let's bring this ball between your inner thighs. So put a little squeeze on the ball. Your feet are firmly planted on the mat. You're going to interlace your hands behind your head. We're going to come up into a chest lift here. On your exhale, you're going to nod the chin towards your chest, peel your head and shoulders up off that mat, squeeze the ball, and inhale, set it down. You're lifting your head and chest up off the mat, looking right at that ball, squeezing it, and setting it back down. Taking your time here to move with control, engaging your abdominals down through your inner thighs as you come up to the top of that chest lift. Elbows stay nice and wide and you squeeze in on that ball as you lift. Let's do 5 more. Exhale. Inhale to lower back down. Peel your head and shoulders up off that mat. Squeeze the ball. 3 more to go. Elbows are nice and wide. No tension in the head and neck. 2. This is our last one. From here, we're going to add in some rotation to get into your side body and obliques. So as you come up to your chest lift, you're going to rotate your shoulder over to the opposite knee. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, lift up, come up the other side. Think shoulder to opposite knee and set it down. Trying not to move from the elbow, but think of rotating so that your shoulder could meet the opposite knee. As you come up, you're going to exhale, squeeze that ball and rotate. Exhale. We're going to do 1 more set here, coming up to one side, squeezing the ball, working your obliques. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, last one. Good. Now that your core is nice and warmed up, let's move into a modified 100 prep. Reach those arms straight up to the sky. You're going to come up to your same chest lift, but this time your arms are going to hover over the mat. On your exhale, you're going to nod the chin towards your chest, peel your head and shoulders up off the mat, hover those arms over the mat and squeeze the ball. Inhale, set it back down to the mat. Exhale, peel the head and shoulders up, sweep those arms down, squeeze the ball. Inhale, set it down. So you're lifting through your core, taking the tension out of your head, neck, and shoulders. As you lift up, think of reaching those fingertips forward towards your heels and squeeze that ball. 2 more times here in your 100 prep. Last one. Coming up, hovering those arms, squeezing the ball, and inhale, setting it back down. Take a little break here, reaching those arms back behind you. From here, we're going to come into the 100. On your exhale, you come up to your best, highest chest lift. Hold here and start pulsing those arms with control. You're taking your longest breath in and your longest breath out. You're trying to keep your head and shoulders lifted up off the mat and reach your fingertips for the heels. You're squeezing the ball, engaging your core, holding in an isometric hold while pulsing those arms. Think 5 counts out on an exhale and 5 counts in for 4, 3, 2. Last one, set it down. Great job, you guys. From here, let's move on to some bridging. So we're gonna keep the ball right where it is. You're gonna walk your heels back so that they stack right underneath your knees. From here, you're going to hinge by lifting your hips up. Squeeze that ball as hard as you can, squeezing through your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads. Inhale, lower those hips down to a tap. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale to lower. Hinging from the hips, engaging your glutes and your hamstrings, your quads. This time, let's come up to the top of this bridge and hold. From here, you're going to squeeze in on that ball and back off. Squeeze, back off. Keeping those hips lifted and even, squeezing through your glutes for 4, 3, 2, last one. Set those hips down. You're going to pull the knees back into your chest, rock side to side, and then rock yourself all the way up to seated. From here, let's take it into some full body plank variations. You're going to set your ball aside and come into a tabletop position on your mat. So you want your shoulders stacked over your wrists and your hips stacked over your knees. Long, flat back here, belly button pulling towards your spine. You're going to tuck your toes so they are pushing into the floor. On an exhale, pull the belly button up towards your spine. Hover the knees up off of the mat. Inhale, set the knees back down. You're trying to keep a long, flat back. Pulling that belly button towards your spine, pushing away from the mat with those arms. 2 more times. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lower. Last time. Good. This time, let's lift those knees up to a hover and hold. Pull that belly button back towards your spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Let those knees open up the width of the mat. Click your heels together. Push your hips back towards your heels, finding a rest position, child's pose stretch. Stretch out through those arms, your spine, down through your low back. Good. I hope you enjoyed this first session of Pilates Mat with Carrie Holbig. Thank you.